started trading back in 2016, and in 2017 August we had a big breakthrough for the Forex industry. So we had the regulation being brought about by the Capital Markets Authority, and after that we witnessed something big. So we now have 2 local brokers who have come to Kenya to offer traders the chance to trade. But now the problem is, the biggest problem we have is an influx of interest of people who are interested in markets without understanding what they are getting themselves into. The word is understanding. There's a lot of information out there, but that information is not well displayed, well contained for it to make someone understand what the market is about. Understanding markets is not just about learning what Forex trading is or how the markets work. There is a lot to trading than just learning what is a candlestick and many other things which many people learn before they trade. And for us writing this book, the objective is to make you understand what you're getting yourself into. In fact, I'll be very happy when someone reads this book and tells me after reading the book he decided not to get himself into trading because he understood what trading was about.
I'm a son of a pastor, and one of the lessons my dad taught me when I was young, and quoting the Bible, is that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And taking an example of how we started off trading when we were starting off with Ken back in 2017 is we started off with a trading account of about $300. We multiplied it to around $1,000 in 2 weeks. And knowledge did we have? I'd say no. Luck, yes, a lot of it. And 2 weeks later, no, a few days later, all that money went to waste. All of it went back into the Forex market, and we lost all of our money. So it just kept resonating in my head. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. So we just sat back, decided to do a lot of research in the Forex market. And the more we dived deeper, the more we knew that we know nothing. Later on, we didn't want people to go through the same process we went through. So that's why we came up with this book, so that we can give you that knowledge in the Forex market, understand risk management, understand psychology, understand technical analysis, as well as fundamental analysis.
So the book is designed to help the newbie who's starting the journey first of all. So there are people, very many people who are interested in trading, but you don't know where to start. And when you search on the internet, you maybe get this piece of information, another one, and you don't know how to put it all together. If you think about developing a skill, what you need is first to get the foundation, bring in a lot of information, then process this information to form something concrete that can help you in trading. This book is designed to help you do that. So we have guided you from the beginning, introducing you to the Forex market. We take you through the necessary skills that you need to develop, and we have gone into different topics, and we show you what is important under these different topics. Then if you combine everything that we have taken you through, you can be able at least to get an understanding of what Forex trading is and what you need to succeed in the market, which is very important before you get into trading, to understand what you need before you can succeed in the market.
Let's put the book aside and be honest. 99% of people who start trading lose all their money. Out of that 99.9%, they lose all their money on average between 1 to 90 days. So once they lose their money, they decide never to trade again, and they say trading is a scam. The other people are people who have lost money, and then they decide to give other people to trade for them. Such people also need the knowledge of how to trade in the Forex market. So we also urge you, if you're not going to trade for yourself, get the understanding of how the Forex markets work before you give anyone to trade for you. Warren Buffett says the only risk is not understanding what you're doing. So that's what we urge you here at Financial Hub. We've talked about risk management. So anyone who's looking to get into investments, so let it be stocks, bonds, commodities such as coffee, copper, precious metals such as gold, silver, all those markets, we urge you to understand our Forex market book. In our book, we've covered a basic introduction to all those markets. So when it comes down to reading our book, you get to know which markets you can do in investing.
I'm scared. I'm really scared that people will lose money, and I'm scared because I've met with very many people because of what I do, and people come to the office, and I've also interacted with people who are doing trading. And the biggest challenge we have, and what me and my colleagues always try to do, is to make someone understand what you're getting yourself. The word is understand. There's a lot of information about trading, so we have fallacies out there, we have myths, we have misconceptions, and we also have what is true. But now, by passing all the myths, misconceptions, and getting to what is true will take you time. And the time that you'll take, you'll have to make a lot of losses for you to learn what you're really getting yourself into. But if we can deliver to you this book, and it helps you cut the journey by helping you minimize the time and avoid the losses, which are very, very painful. For us, we had to make those mistakes. We had to lose money a couple of times. We blew several accounts because we never understood the risks that are contained in the market. You need to understand the risks contained in the market before you can jump into trading. And if this book meets that objective, helps you understand the risks that are contained in trading, then you have achieved our mission. We have accomplished our mission. Because even if you don't succeed from the book, understanding how not to lose money is the most important thing when you join markets.
Our experience of writing this book was one of the best experiences I can say I have had here in Financial Hub as well as in my life. So we started off writing a free online book back in 2017, which was a very good success. Many people got this book, but it wasn't well detailed. So from the feedback we got from these people, what they were reading from the book, they told us they want an in-depth book. So back in 2018, we decided, okay, let's venture into this. Let's take the risk. Let's write a book. So we started writing this book back in 2018, and we divided the book into different parts, and Ken did a certain part, I did a certain part, and Taras did a certain part, and we combined this together later on to get this book a template for understanding the Forex market. Note that we started back in 2018, so we've taken over 2 years to write this book, doing in-depth research, filtering what needs to be in the book and taking some things out. So we had a very beautiful experience because we personally had that growth at the same time, because we were still trading, and it really improved our knowledge, and we started sharing this with the people.
If you think about a Forex broker, so a Forex broker, how does a Forex broker make money? So a Forex broker makes money in 3 ways. They can make money either from spreads and commissions when you're trading the markets. They can make money when you lose money. So if you deposit a certain amount of cash, trade it in the wrong way, you lose it. So that's another way that brokers make money. And they can make a lot of money from luring many people into trading without understanding what they're doing. So for us, we have met with very many people who have been given the wrong information with Forex brokers, because our business is very different from what the broker does. For me, I want you to succeed, and for you to succeed, I want to peddle to you the right information. But it's so unfortunate, but very many brokers are peddling the wrong information. Information like you can deposit $10 and trade with it and it will help you. That's nonsense. It won't work. You can't deposit $10 and make money from trading. If you're doing that, you're gambling. You're not thinking about the long-term consequences of trading, and actually you shouldn't be trading. You should do something else. That's one. 2, if you're told that you can learn trading in 3, 4, 5, 6 days attending a seminar, that's wrong. That's bullshit. Trading requires time. You need time to learn how to trade markets. And I'm telling you this from experience. It took me time to learn trading. Just like any other career, it's not always about money. Because there are people who think trading is a game. You just deposit cash and you start playing the game, or you've seen an ad on YouTube, someone playing the game. It's not that. That's not trading, and that's the biggest problem we have. Many people joining the industry, committing a lot of cash into it and losing it because you don't understand what you're doing. For you to make money, you need to understand the process. And the brokers are not doing a very good job in delivering that message.
Brokers. Brokers are your worst enemy. Why do I say that? We have 2 brokers in Kenya. These people just want your money. They'll tell you we're having a 3-day seminar training you how to become a profitable Forex trader. They'll teach you 1 week, 2 weeks, and tell you now you can start trading. And let me tell you, you cannot learn how to trade in the next 2 weeks. Trading is a whole year minimum to learn how to understand the Forex market. So these brokers, one, they want you to put their money in their accounts. So if you open an account with them, they'll call you that first day. Trust me, you'll get this experience. They'll call you that first day. They'll tell you, welcome to the Forex market. Do you have knowledge? If you say no, they'll tell you, we're having this seminar that we're teaching. Come, we'll teach you how to become Forex trader. We'll carry your hand. We'll walk with you through this profitable, rich journey. The next thing they'll tell you, how much do you have? You'll say, I want to deposit $100. They'll say, can you not deposit a bit more? So basically, they just want you to put money in the account. Once you're there, they'll tell you, when will you start trading? Once you start trading, they make money whether you take a trade and win or whether you take a trade and lose it. Because every trade you take, they put a commission on it. So these are the worst people. Actually, if you want to get an example of how brokers work, just take time, go and watch The Wolf of Wall Street. That shows a live example of what happens inside the brokerage firms and what they do in order to take your money and they become profitable. They don't care about you at the end of the day. But we here are here to show you the truth of how to trade the Forex market and give you that knowledge of what you really need to become a profitable Forex trader, which, you won't lie to you, will take quite some time.
If you think about the market participants, like who participates in the market and how can they be helped by the book? So they're investors. There are people who don't want to trade money and they want to give out cash or for someone to trade for them, which is a lucrative business. But we also have people who are giving out cash without understanding. So we've gotten people who have given out cash to people who have promised 70% returns per month. And if you think about 70% returns per month, that person is simply telling you in 2 months you'll double your money. That one cannot work, and we can tell you that with absolute certainty. The word is certainty. For you to survive in the markets long term, and we have research, we are talking from a point of research. We have done our research, and we know the numbers, and we know the figures, and we know how people make money when you make big money, and when you lose money also what happens. For you to survive, you need to target 5 to 25% return every quarter. That's what is manageable. If you're making 20-30% a month, you're taking a lot of risk, and definitely at some point you will lose money. So if you're interested in investing in someone, first I'd encourage you to learn what you're investing in, how it works, and you understand, so that you can have the right questions even as you invest in someone. For the trader, the one who's starting the journey, the one who's interested in developing a career out of this, the one who's interested in developing a business out of this. Because if you think about trading, trading is basically a business. You're taking part in the business of buying and selling currencies. So if that's your interest, then you need to learn how to do it well. And now we guide you from at least the beginning, showing you what you need at an introduction level, to the skills you need to develop, like technical analysis, how to analyze markets, fundamentals, and psychology of trading, how to manage your emotions, how to manage different things which come in once you become a trader. So they're all covered in the book. So the book helps both the investor and the student for you to be able to meet together and to talk about markets and for you to understand trading.
So this coming Friday on the 29th of May, we'll be launching our book to the public, where we'll be having an online Zoom session. So if you're interested, send me your email and I will send you a link so that you can get registered to our Zoom session.
The book is retailing for $25. So for anyone who's interested, make sure you reach out to us. And if you want to be able to come to the Zoom session, we'll ship you the book wherever you are in Kenya. Even if you're outside Kenya, we'll find ways that the book can get to you.
Apart from that, we'll be having giveaways on that day, so be sure to come and get a chance to get one of our books.